recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties. On the industry advice, I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my last order. 5:45, have the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice caller. You know that ride till the tides fall off. You know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She's two with the G's, and she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go, yeah. Shooting star, yeah, all over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not what my way and go, yeah. I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO, yeah.
A first opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Carr. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Now you look at this defense. This unit third best in the NFL in stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Carr. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka in pursuit that time, and he gets the tackle for loss. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Throw left side complete. That's Perry. Touchdown, New Orleans. A.T. Perry, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Blake groupie now for the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. Shrugs him off. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Irving. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. Mayfield looks to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And they're indeed going. It's Mayfield. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And some room to work. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. 62 yards. And the Bucs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And this one is incomplete. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's the conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass? Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Palmer going to go in motion left. Here's Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big pickup of 38.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They'll run on first down. Irving. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
In motion left, Godwin. Mayfield to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
2 seconds to go, first quarter. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Now Carr. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Saints at 2-3 here to begin the new season. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Kamara gets it again on second down.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's Carr to throw. This one taken in by Olave. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 15. Palmer going to go in motion left.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Yeah, they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
On play action, now Carr. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Touchdown! Alvin Kamara, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the lead. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Flushed out right.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. 66 yards. And the Bucs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
Still going inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. In motion left, Godwin. To throw, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Mayfield now. Airing this one out for Evans. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football that always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
In motion left, Godwin.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now again, right side. Irving. And that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now Mayfield. And this is caught by Evans. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Mayfield. Flush to his right. That is caught. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. From the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Mayfield with it once more. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner 1st half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And this one dropped in the end zone. A to be, and now it's fourth down. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
And now two problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Good for the Saints. First and 10.
To throw his car. Throw out wide is incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And quite a bit of pizza in this spot. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And with the clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 21. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
They'll keep it on the ground. Irving. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away this timing.
This will wind up a loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
There he goes, right side. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a run that was. 88 yards on the punt return.
And the Saints have moved out in front. The point after, good by Groupie.
And they will take a 7-point lead. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Down to the 10. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Chris Godwin, 70 yards. And the Bucs take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be thrown.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try the left side. Irving. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Addy Weiser will throw that one away.
And in the second half of the tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Baker changing the play at the line.
On 1st down,
Irving. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
In motion left, Godwin. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. On the crossing route, complete. It's Evans. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mayfield looks to throw. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games.
I'm still gonna make me 100 M's with 100 plans. Give me best off. I carry like a person.
What now?
Play action. Now it's Carr. He's going to go for a big play downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Saints. A.T. Perry. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. So this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 61 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll keep it on the ground. Irving. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
They're going to run with Taysom Hill. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Groupie able to add the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Eluding the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
And this offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Carr. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. First down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they? Threw the pass, got the completion just short of the first down.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. One play, 75 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. And scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Now Carr. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. On the counter, here's Kamara. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Carr. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Here's first down. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Second down and 4. Now Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4. Here's Carr. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And he is going to have a Saints first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Here's 2nd down. Carr to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Say don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We did it right before we take off on the latest trip. Know that you like all the attention that I feel.
Here's 1st and goal. Jet sweep. Carr bats it forward. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. Kamara is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown.
This is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. Here's 1st and 10. One last shot from Mayfield here. He's going to let it fly. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Well, what a thrilling 4th quarter this one was. Well, at least I guess if you're cheering for the winning side, an outstanding comeback, though, that saw them completely take control and change the outcome of this game.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many of us saw that coming, the way that they were playing and having the lead after 3 quarters. A little bit of a stunning ending because it wasn't just a 1 touchdown swing. It was a multiple touchdown swing for them to end up losing that ball game.
Give credit where credit is due. They came off the pace and got it done.
So for New Orleans, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3 and 3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Yeah, thinking that it happened overnight. I didn't. In it for the long haul flight. Committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite. I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite. They timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight. I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause they timid. Look, wait. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it. All about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Blake groupie out and ready to send this away. And we're off and running from Orlando. He'll bring this out of the end zone. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
At their own 16-yard line.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Penix to throw. Finds a man on the right side. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Penix looking to pass. That one's complete, right side.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
3rd and just 2 to go. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. To the air with Penix. And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And that is where they'll start the next drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They go play action on 1st. On the move, headed right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Got a man, coverage lost him, complete. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a toss running left. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. From the 34. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
On the move into the red zone. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Derek Carr with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Penix now. It is caught left side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run here on 1st down. They're across the 40. Nice run here. Into the red zone. And he's finally home down at the 12. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Into the hands of Pitts. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Penix now to throw. Nobody in the neighborhood of that incompletion, and the flag comes out for intentional grounding. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a... We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Taken in by Shaheed.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Carr. Into the hands of Olave. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Drive picks up here, 1st and 10. And off headed right, Kamara. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs, gets the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 21. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Working inside the red zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Dean Alford has the INT.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 23. Working across the field, complete. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his 1st catch of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10 now. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
To the air, 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Willie Gay with the pick. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Carr back to throw. That one's incomplete. Couldn't connect. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
3rd and long for him here. This is reeled in by Kamara. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Orlando. The Saints in position to attempt a field goal.
A 35-yard attempt.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Bringing this one out of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Got it, man. Robinson has it. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Good return here of 19 yards. And the Saints are going to enjoy some great field position on the short side of the field. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Carr. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. Looking to throw. Carr. That's cut at the 4. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. Groupie to try the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. He's going to bring this one out. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Penix looking to pass. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. 1st down, ball at the 36.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Penix. They left him wide open. It's complete. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it at the 6. And he's out of bounds
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake here. He rolls to his right. Good gain here as he heads out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That brings us to halftime. It's a 14-point game after 2 quarters of play. Now from here, let's jump across town to our studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Play action on first down. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to Chris Olave. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm just going to say, maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage of this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 16 yards on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down. They stay on the ground with Kamara. He finds some space again. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal. Now it's a bootleg for him. Headed out right. Don't think he's going to get much, if any, as he heads out of bounds right near the line.
You know, sometimes, and we've heard this from a lot of the great coaches, know when to lose a battle to win the war. And that time, just simply not taking a loss, pretty big deal for the offense.
Got his target. It's Hill. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now, after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Oh, they'll try and run it in. And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Falcons 3. Blake Murphy to kick off for the Saints.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. From the end zone, he's going to bring it out. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Position to start this one out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Staying with Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, a back who can show off his wheels.
Here's Penix to throw. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Penix now to throw. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. First throw for the backup now. Tight end cut across the middle. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys have great anticipation and that tremendous...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players.
And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again following the sack. Couldn't connect there. Incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Pitts brings it in. And they bring him down around the 34. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Penix now. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. That one intended for Drake London. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
To the air with Penix. He completes it in traffic. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. Throwing Penix. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He'll take this at the 10. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons have some new life in the fourth. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's going to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Got a man open, left side, complete. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, they'll run. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Ooh, fired a dart there, but it's not going to be brought in.
You know, kid, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out on the schoolyard. Out on the playground, are you looking for your buddy to find that connection? Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
To the air, 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Rattler. This is complete to Olave. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. It's caught. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow their lead on the turnover. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. He'll bring this out of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Penix. And that one's incomplete.
Well, he needed an another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rusher for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Penix. Got a man, it's London. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Looks like they will indeed try it, 4th and 2. Penix looking to pass. Buys time, rolling right. He finds him beyond the marker. And he reaches the 35 before going out. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
To the left side, and it is caught. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Coup on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Buying some time right. It's taken in by Williams. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And he's brought down for a loss. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints close to beginning the year 4-0. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They send him left out of the slot. Throw on 3rd down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
And so often, so many of these games in the NFL, they come down to a play or two in 3rd down. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field.
At their own 40-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Now to throw. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And they won't do it. So that falls incomplete on 4th down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
To the left sideline, complete. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ooh, almost to throw the Costin. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the fourth quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Rattler escapes the pocket. Oh, he loses the football. And the fumble recovery is made.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose. Ball away from his body and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Got a man. Robinson has it. And he gets out of bounds, stopping the clock, but not the big play they needed. Just a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw it. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. Got to figure out this third down here. Here he is to throw. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Broken up by a big guy at the line. And 4th and 4 coming up. Back now, pressure on its way. He connects downfield on 4. Into the red zone. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lower the deficit to a single possession. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Flushed out of the pocket. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. Well, still a risky call, but a little less so than normal given that field position. Wonder if that emboldened them to try it, partner, and in turn get the ball back successfully.
I think that's exactly what it did. Easier to stomach an onside attempt to take that kind of risk with that field position. That penalty, boy, did it prove costlier than just the yardage. It ends up costing them a chance to possess the ball, too. You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
So it's a win for the Saints. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one.
I sit on the corner and shook my, yeah, I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
That, to the say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black. Designers say Gucci, Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich. Big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Dundada, Tokyo, Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, Q. Let's go, I'ma get. Unbothered, with a boo, why bother? I'm that, you ain't no. I'm a get money type of, if you ain't getting money, don't type me. Crocodile Birkin might bite it. Can't hang with her if I don't like it. These, I come through and nip you crickets. I come through and moves be switching. I'm the problem, I'm the villain. I don't see these rickshaws throwing dirt on my name and he gon' hit still. Know who to play with, and he's know who to play with.